Hi everyone, I'm Judith Lydia Mercure, and I'm here today to read you a couple of pages out of The Great Brassmonkey Bay Jewel Robbery. So welcome to my sunroom. I'm comfortable in my Magic Island Gang hoodie and ready to read to you. It was 7 a.m., early for most of the staff, but no one wanted to distress animals they knew would already be frightened by a long journey. The plan was to transfer the animals before the zoo opened, so they could settle into quarantine before any visitors arrived. Pip saw a transport semi-truck drive past her through the zoo gates. It was followed by a second truck fitted with a crane. She watched the drivers pull into the loading area beside the quarantine facility, worrying that Pax might miss his first glimpse of the koala, wombat, and penguin the zoo managers expected would draw big crowds of visitors. Pip knew that the transit boxes had to be lifted off the first truck and positioned so the doors on the boxes and the building could be opened simultaneously. Each animal would be unloaded and released into separate holding areas. There it would spend a month in isolation before being moved to an enclosure in the Oceania compound. When she heard a driver shout for all staff to stand clear of the barrier, Pip decided that if she waited any longer for Pax, they would both miss the show. She ran toward the crowd. Glancing over her shoulder to see if Pax was in view, she didn't see the crane operator reach for the hook and chain. As she bent to duck under the barrier, the crane operator lost his grip on the chain. The heavy hook swung around and clipped Pip on the back of her head. She pitched forward onto the cement driveway. Without a chain to hold it in place, a steel crate slid off the unbraced loading ramp and fell onto Pip, the animal inside the crate bawling in fear. The crowd shouted for help. 4 men scrambled under the barrier surrounding the crate. The drivers joined the 4 men, all of them straining to lift it off Pip. When she was clear, they dropped the crate. It shook as it was battered from the inside by the animal it contained. Pax pushed his way through the crowd. His sister was lying still and bleeding on the ground. He heard the animal continue to cry hoarsely. He heard someone call an ambulance. Someone else called his parents. When he tried to go to Pip, he was pulled back and told she could not be moved until the paramedics arrived. That's all for today. Thank you very much for your time.